All right. Day 10 since I broke up with my girlfriend. And I think I have some good news. I don't really think about her that much. The most I think about her is when I'm doing this video or I'm thinking of stuff I can say for this video. That's pretty much it, to be honest. That doesn't mean I'm doing good. I still am not quite there. I have still really bad anxiety, and I guess that's a byproduct of not having her around, but I honestly don't think of her anymore, which is sad and good at the same time. I more think about what I have to look forward to in life and what I have to do now when I do get these anxiety attacks, or it's kind of throughout the whole day, to be honest. It's just like sitting with me. It's not because I'm thinking about her or I'm missing her. It's just me thinking about me having anxiety that makes it happen, which is terrible. And I hope none of you go through that, because it is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. But that's where I'm at right now. But still got the bracelet on, and I don't think about her anymore. So let's go. I have been doing some retail therapy, which you will see a byproduct of at the end of this episode, hopefully. I got painting stuff and a hammock back. She took both of those from me, by the way. But those are two things I enjoy doing, and just because I broke up with her and she kept them, even though I bought them, by the way, doesn't mean I should stop doing them. So I just bought more. It gives me something to look forward to, and those are two things I enjoy doing, truly. So I should do them more. I also bought an ukulele. I was in the process of learning. I learned a few songs. Even that's a bit rough. I really enjoyed the process of learning that. I think I'm a lifelong learner. I love the process of enjoying learning something or getting to learn something, or when something's stuck in my head all day and I'm thinking while I'm at work, okay, well, I have to put my finger here and do this, or what could I paint? Could I paint that hill over there, or whatever it is? I love learning how to do something, even though I might necessarily not be that good, to be honest. I low-key was ass at it, but yeah. It gives me something to look forward to. My bank account does not like it, but I don't die with money. Shout out to Matt for that quote. And when I get my anxiety, I don't even think of it as a bad thing. I think, okay, I'm struggling to breathe and I might throw up right now, but it means that I loved someone enough to feel this emotion, or I'm missing someone enough to feel this emotion, and that's a good thing. It's better to feel like shit than not feel anything at all. I'm still alive, and grieving means you love someone, like you love someone deeply, which I did, and that's a great thing. I think a lot of people miss out on love in their life, and I got to do that, even though kind of shattered me. Now I still think of myself as lucky. Throughout these times, I kind of have to keep saying certain things to myself. Like, I've been saying to myself, what if it can turn out better than you could even imagine? Or just those basic sayings I hear in like hope core videos, I just say to myself over and over again, and it kind of feels comforting to a certain extent. I think I've seen a hope core video where this little girl is hugging herself and the guy says self-love is important too. And I think that's always something I've struggled with, but I'm trying to get better at it, because I do love myself and I think I'm great. I have talked to a lot of people about the breakup now at this point, whether that be friends. I have had so much support from my friends. Thank you guys. I've talked to my boss, my coworkers, and even like I've shown some of these YouTube videos to some people, and sometimes I get the reaction of, why would you do that? Or, isn't this a very personal thing? And I think it is the most personal thing. It's the most real I've ever been, probably in my entire life, about who I am and what I feel. But it's not something I'm ashamed of. I feel how I feel, and I'm going through these struggles, and that's me. And how can I be ashamed of that? If I die tomorrow, at least my thoughts will be out there. It'll be the real me out there, and I think that's something to look forward to. I think, to a certain extent, who I show on Instagram or who I pretend to be in a group of people, it's not really me. But right now, it's just me and this camera, and I'm saying how I feel. And if I die tomorrow, this will be the proudest thing of me, and this will be something that I'll love to be out there because it's me. And people I love will have heard what's in my head and, what's going on in my brain. I don't want to die, hopefully, God forbid, ever, like soon. But I don't want to die and nobody knew what I was actually thinking. And I think my whole life I've kind of been playing a little bit of a two-face. And I think everyone does it to a certain extent. Maybe this is my one time to be a one face. But yeah, anyways, I have talked to many people about it, and a lot of people that are older than me and have kind of the life I want to have, and a lot of them seem to resonate with the fact that I've done the right thing, or I am doing the right thing long term. And I think that gives me a lot of clarity. Not that I didn't have it going into it, I had to make sure I was very sure, because it was a great relationship, but it gives me a lot of, I feel better, I guess. Even though it was a hard choice to make, I do believe I made the right choice. It's hard to come to terms with because maybe it's me letting go or me not being able to punish myself anymore, because in myself, I believe it was the right choice to make. But it's hard to give that up, or it's hard to not hold on to something anymore, which is what I'm trying to do, but it just kind of sucks. It means that part of me is fleeting more and more. I think to a certain extent, when at least personally, I love someone so much, or I care about them so much, I become infatuated with them. I start to care about things that they care about. And I think that might be a natural human thing, but I was thinking back on many times I was with her, and we'd go to protests and a lot of stuff that necessarily I would never do it without her. And I was thinking, well, I just necessarily don't agree with that, but I was so not blinded, but I mean, she was everything to me at some point, so how could the things she cared about I not care about? And I think that's a great thing, and I think that'll continue in my life, but maybe, I guess there's nothing to it. I guess I just had that realization in my head, okay, I was so in there that I cared about stuff that I wouldn't have necessarily cared about without her, or I tried stuff where I was places where I would have not agreed to be without her. And I think that's good. I think that means I really cared, and I'm willing to do things in a relationship, or I'm open to supporting my significant other no matter what is going on. I think while this breakup has been going on, I have really been missing a sort of fake home in my head. Or I think as humans, we have a way of making people or places a home or a happy place that we can always go to, and that's where it is. And I guess I've been struggling. I don't have one of those maybe right now, which is okay. It's hard because 6 months I've had a person, a place I could always go to, and boom, it's better. And I don't really have that right now. I guess my happiest place is in my room, which is terrible. But yeah, I think I've been really struggling with the fact that missing a home that's not real. Luckily, I have this beautiful house. I'm just missing the feeling of being home, if that makes any sense. It doesn't help that as I'm recording this, my whole family's gone. I'm home alone with my dog, so I guess I'm missing my home too with family right now. I'm really trying to be more grateful and thankful for what's happening in my life. You know, even the fact that I have eyes and legs that work, and I guess it just kind of a humbling experience after a breakup, at least for me. I'm seeing, just trying to be more grateful in general, by myself at least. I'm trying to love myself a little more, um, whether that be diving into my insecurities and saying, I love myself anyways, which there's so many of, or whether it's finding stuff I love and doing it more, or looking in the mirror and being happy with how I look. Just, there's a million things. I wake up in the morning and I say, it's gonna be a good day. I try these things every single day, and maybe I'll just, one day it's gonna crack and I'll just be good. But for now, I'm just kind of trying to repeat it over and over again. And maybe it'll happen. I'm manifesting, I'm writing good stuff, I'm putting good out into the world, and maybe good is gonna come back and slap me in the face and I'll be amazing. And if not, and if I'm forever like this, then at least I'm putting good out. I think I've been giving a lot of great advice, and I'm so happy to do that. Yeah, I think I'm just really trying to focus on me a lot, even if it's advice is helping someone else, but it makes me feel good, and I love helping other people. And I think I'm gonna really try to continue to be good and say the good things to myself and learn to love myself without her even more. Because at the end of the day, you truly only have yourself. Why not love it? 99% of the thoughts you hear are yourself in your own head. So why not be nice to yourself? Maybe at certain points in my life, damn near 100% were me. I was very alone as a child, and I guess I wasn't that nice to myself. And there's so many things that happened because of that, but that doesn't have to be forever. I can change now, and I am taking steps to change now, which is amazing. I feel very proud of myself and how far I've come. The last time you guys saw me, the video was a breakdown, to be honest. You didn't see it. I was crying before, I was crying after that video, but it's been 3 days since I recorded. I guess I needed a little step back, and I'm feeling better and happier now. I have my breakdowns here and there. I throw up, I cry, but I think it's getting better. Some dude commented lame on one of my videos, and I was like, bro, if I saw this, I would think it's lame as shit too, personally. I'm well aware that it's lame. We are both hating on me. You're hating on me in your bedroom somewhere, and I'm hating on me in this bedroom. We're in the same shit. Like, we twinning, bro. Like, I am well aware this is lame. If you showed me this shit 1 year ago, I would have said there's no way that that's me. But here I am. Overall, I'm feeling more hopeful. Yeah. I guess that's it for now. I love you guys.
What are you doing, boy? Toba, come here. Sit. Toba. Toba, sit. Sit. You excited? Come. You want me? You excited? Come on. You excited, guys? Come on. Come on. I love this place because I can take him off leash
and I can find shells. So it's like best of both worlds, to be honest. Yeah, here's my day. You'll see him running around. I think I'm pretty good just being a single dog dad right now. But yeah, this is what my life looks like. Look at that way, Jesus. Only people normally out here are fishermen, because obviously you can't swim, you'll die going into those rocks. But the shells do pop up and come over sometimes, so hopefully we can find some. But look at this, man. Look how beautiful life is. You just have to live it. Jackpot. Here's a cowrie. Another cowrie. Make sure nothing is in it. I mean, look at this. This is the first hole I've checked, by the way. 4 of them. Koba's right there, by the way. What a great dog. But the water's pushing a bit far, so normally I'm checking in there and over there and stuff, but waves are gonna hit up, you see right here, and I don't feel like getting wet right now. But yeah, 4 down already. I'm assuming there must have been some type of storm recently, because I'm just picking up shells left and right from dry spots. Is the best dog in the world. When I'm out there shelling, he literally just sits and watches me or come joins me. Hi, good boy. Now, what I'm normally, look at my dog over there. What I'm normally looking for is big piles of junk, really. I'm just letting Koba sniff around more, but I definitely came here too late. And you'll see where I keep all my shells. And when this is full up, add these shells from today. When this is full up, I go to the beach and I throw them back. Successful day? Oh, a lot of people ask if this sand is hard to get off of him. And he's actually a woolly husky, so he has a double coat layer, which means all the sand actually sticks on his top layer. So there's not really much in there, it's just all on the outside, which he normally shakes off. Alright guys, this is gonna be the end of the vlog, I guess. This is how Koba is after our long walk and play date. He always lays down here. Sometimes he'll put his head right here on my arm. Let me not crash for the end. I feel like I'm making progress every single, I don't know about day, because there are some really rough days, but I feel like I'm making progress every week. I went back to work. I've worked, what, 4 days in a row, and I only threw up 1 day, which is great progress. And it wasn't even at work, it was like after work. I've certainly felt like it at work, but you know, my anxiety is slowly clearing up. Koba is excited that we're home. This is me, Koba, and Koba. Yeah, love you guys.